Welcome to Cooking with Kota, episode 14. Today we're going to be making banana bread, but I don't have all the ingredients, and since it's very snowy outside, I will have to try something else. See all the snow? Look how snowy it is. I have most of the ingredients: overripe bananas. They're really mushy. Flour, baking soda, butter, salt, brown sugar. I actually have a loaf pan, but I don't have eggs. So online I read that replace eggs with blood. So today on Cooking with Kota, we're going to be using a knife. No, I'm just kidding. I also read that you can use other pureed fruit like applesauce. And since I have applesauce, we're going to see how this goes. Might work, might not. Either way, I don't care. I'm just kind of bored. So banana bread's always a good thing to do when you're bored. So let's get started. So a fun tip for you new cookers out there. The determining factor of the size of your recipe is the ingredient you have the least of. In this case, the least of I have is the bananas. So we're going to measure out, see how much banana we actually have, and that will determine how much banana bread we can make. What I've learned is 1 banana equals about half a cup. So it looks like we're going to have to reduce the recipe in half, which is fine because it's just me. I don't know if that's going to change anything in the loaf pan. I've never used a loaf pan, but that's what Cooking with Kota is for, is learning new stuff together. Okay, so I've mixed together, let's move that out of the way. Mixed together the flour, baking soda, and salt in this one. I've put 1 1/2, so a sixth, 1 1/6 cups of mushed bananas in there. Now I gotta mix half a stick of butter and then some brown sugar, or cream it together, whatever that means. And then, I don't know where the eggs come into play, but then we'll put it in the loaf pan and see what happens. We need 3/8 of a cup of brown sugar since we're reducing the recipe in half. Now I don't have a 1/8 measuring cup, but I'll just do half of the 1/4 cup 3 times. It'll be fine. Yeah, that'll work. We'll do that. I'll give you an update because it's been like 40 years since I did anything. This is taking forever. I'm just gonna use my hands. That's how it's gonna be. Next, we're supposed to mix in the egg, so 1/4 cup of applesauce, and then the bananas into that, and then add this, I think. I don't know, I have to reread it, but I'm gonna do that now that I got that all mushed together. Got this all mixed up. Now I need to mix it into the flour mixture just to moisten is what it says. I don't think I have a bowl big enough, but we're gonna try it in this bowl here. If you want to sponsor Cooking with Kota, send me a big mixing bowl and maybe a whisk. That'd be nice too. Here, all right, got it all mixed up. Now I'm going to grease the pan and pop it in there. Pop it in the oven. It says for an hour. I'm just gonna keep an eye on it. I think I'm gonna go off recipe a little bit, add a little bit of cinnamon in there because I do love cinnamon, and the applesauce didn't have any cinnamon in it as far as I can tell. Actually, let's check it out. No cinnamon. So we'll put the cinnamon in there. Let's do a little bit. Just a little bit of cinnamon in there. When in doubt, double the amount. Okay. Now I'm gonna grease that pan, like I said. Mix this up a little bit better. So let's go ahead and put the batter in there. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna hold it, I guess. I'm gonna put the batter in there somehow. There we go. Doesn't that look delicious? I wonder if you could add oats to it. I think that might taste good. It already looks like oatmeal. You might as well just go for the full thing. So I'm gonna put the rest in here. Maybe mix it up a little bit better on that spot. But I'll pop it in the oven and we'll get back to you. never to be seen again. Now we'll set a timer and excuse my messy oven. Right, I think it turned out pretty good. I'll let it cool off, and I mean, it's firm, and I think it's good. I don't know. If not, oh well. But it smells very good. So I'll let it cool off, get on a plate, and get it in a container and everything, and save it for breakfasts. But it looks, like I said, it looks like banana bread, so maybe the applesauce did work as a substitute for eggs. So, something new. Right out of the pan, perfectly, oh, it's beautiful. Perhaps the most beautiful bread I've ever made. Thanks for going on this journey with me in episode 14 of Cooking with Kota, where we, instead of using blood, we used applesauce. So, if you ever need a blood transfusion, just know that applesauce works perfect as a substitute for blood.